let's talk about Ruga. I've been there, not far away from your house here in Maradu. You have a plan to replicate it in the two other senatorial zones.
Zones, yeah.
How is that plan going? When are we likely to see the project take off in the two other senatorial zones?
Yeah, the idea of doing the Ruga is when we initiated the dialogue with the repentant bandit. So they tell us their predicament. There is some things that they want the government to fulfill after the dialogue at that time, which they complained that most of their houses were destroyed either by Nsakai or by the military. So they begged me that we should get them some place to stay, so that if they have a place to stay with their animals, and we should build them some facilities like schools, like veterinary hospitals, like religious centers, and other things within the Ruga, which we discuss it with both the security agencies, the stakeholders, the traditional institutions, and we come off with an agreement that if that should be the case, we shall do it in the 3 senatorial zones of the state, which we have started doing here in Maradun. And you went there, you see the level that we are, you see the quality of the job that been done in that place. We give them 200 hectares of land and we build everything, including as dam in that place, including their grazing reserve, all within the Ruga, with police stations, with solar street light, with market, often unlocked shops, all inclusive in the place, with primary school, secondary school, with stadium, so many things we put in that place. That concept is for them to be comfortable and to see that the government is sincere on the dialogue so that they can stay in one place. And my reason for doing so is for me to not allow them migrating from one place to another. Because if you look at what is happening in the whole country, most of these Fulanis are from Zamfara state. That is the reality. They migrate from Zamfara to Birnin-Gwari, to Kaduna, to Oyo, to most of part of the country, including up to Tribal state. So my mission is for me to maintain them in one place so that they should not be migrating from Zamfara to go to another state to cause problem. I have done this in good faith for me to bring them down and contain them in one area so that they should feel that they are part of the society. That is what entails for me to build the Ruga. And we continue doing this Ruga. You see how huge amount we spend in that Ruga. You see, and my intention is if we agreed, we completed this one, then we go to another zone and do before we come out and say, okay, we are out of the dialogue because most of them has gone back to their normal businesses, which the government cannot tolerate what they have done to us because we sincerely agree to do the dialogue with them. But some of them, go back and rejected the dialogue and continue the activities of banditry. So it was what happened.
Do you regret coming up with dialogue for these folks in the first place?
No, I did not, because up to tomorrow, there is those that accepted the peace. And there are some of them up to now, they are not back to that activities. So we have reduced their strength. We have reduced the capacity of what they are doing. Because like now, even not because of those that accepted the dialogue at that time, you cannot come to Maradon and even go to that Ruga. But up till tomorrow, Maradon is in peace and Maradon is at peace and most of the local government is at peace. Because now, if anyone comes from another local government to cause problem as a bandit, those that accepted the initiative, sometimes they used to kill those that used to come and cause havoc. So still, I did not regret about that because up till tomorrow, there is good people. It's just like Nigerians. Up to tomorrow, you have bad and good people. And that is how it is. Everywhere you must find good and bad people. So we are still working with those that they have agreed and accepted the dialogue. So they are now with their communities. They can go anywhere because they have dropped off what they have. And Up till tomorrow, they are pursuing me to go ahead with the Ruga, but I want to see how reality they are. Because we don't want a situation whereby after we give them the place, because you see, we build houses for each and most of them. We have about 210 houses there, which we are going to give them free. That is the aim of doing the Ruga, including their traditional rulers that will help them. Yes.